Hello YouTubers, today I wanted to show you how to rename photos automatically using Irfanview. And I have a photograph open now with Irfanview, and we're going to use the batch rename to do that. And what we're going to do is pull out the EXIF data, that's the data embedded in the photo, and we're going to pull out the date and time and name the photo that way. And then we're also going to create folders based on the year and automatically put the renamed photos into folders, which is going to be kind of handy and kind of cool. So I've got a photo open now, and if I push I on the keyboard for the photo information, let me just highlight that and push I. That tells us a bit of detail about the photo, and then I push E, that will give us the EXIF information, which shows us the date and time the photo was taken, and even the camera type. If we come down here, I think a little bit of information about that, so it's quite handy. So we'll exit that, and we're going to push B on the keyboard, which is for batch. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do a batch rename. Here's all of my photos that I want to add, and we're going to batch rename using these settings. So if I go and look in the options, this first part of the code here, the $E306, that pulls the date and time from the photo, and the syntax in the brackets is the formatting. So we've got year, month, day, and so that's in this case 2016 07 06, and then a hyphen, and then 24-hour time down to the second. Now the last syntax, the pound or the hash key, there's dash and then 4 of those. What that does is it adds a code starting at 1 and incrementing on 1 to the end of every photo that we do in the batch rename. And the reason why I do that is sometimes if you're using burst mode on your camera, you've got a DSLR, and you take a whole bunch of photos, you might have 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 photos taken in the same second. So the batch rename will rename the first photograph and then come up with an error for the next 9, because they all have exactly the same file name. So by appending, so in this case the first photo renamed would be 0001 and so on, that prevents that from happening. And so we're not going to do any rename on error, and we're just going to copy the original files into the output directory, and we can save this as a preset if we want. And for the output directory, the best thing to do is just push this button, use current, and then what you want to do is append. I'm going to just pop that code back in there. So we're going to do $E36868 is the date, and we're going to format that as the year. And then what we can do is, there's all our photos there in our A downloads folder, we can just add them all. If you've got a whole bunch of subdirectories in here, before you push the add all, you can just click this include subdirectories, and when you click that, it will add all of the photos found in all of the subdirectories, and then you can sort the files alphabetically if you want to, but I won't do that just yet. I click on the first one, that'll give me a preview, and what I can do is I can run a test rename. So that will run the script, and it will come up and actually tell me what the file is going to be renamed. So it's created a folder 2009 for the bike, and there's the file name of the photo. There were 7 files processed with no errors, so that is great. So if I return to the batch and just start the batch is run, and if I exit the batch now and go and look at our photos there, we have a 2009 folder automatically being created, and there's the bike photos, and there's the file name. And if I go and look at 2012, there's the file name there, 2012 1103 hyphen, and the date the photo was taken, and those have automatically been put into the 2012 folder. So it's as simple as that. So I'll pop the code for doing all this magic in the comments below. Thanks for watching.